Hey there, it's Brian Gormley with Where in DC. We do a weekly filming video all over the greater DC Baltimore region, filming a different location each week and giving a prize away to the first person who correctly guesses our filming location and sends that guess to support@cornerstonepropertieshomeinfo.com. That's support@cornerstonepropertieshomeinfo.com. Filming in our last location here for 2012, and I want to send it off into a bang, kind of pardon the pun. Unfortunately, in the in the wake of the Newtown, Connecticut shootings, it seemed appropriate to do sort of an ode to the Second Amendment, if you will, or perhaps the opposite. I've never been much of a fan of the Second Amendment. Obviously, this was created to add security and protection to folks in the 18th century against tyrannical government. And ironically enough, it's kind of swung to the other extreme. Now we're feeling so insecure because everyone seems to have a gun or have access to a gun, and we need protection from ourselves. And so we're looking back to government to provide that protection. And it certainly the lobbying forces that be will never let the arguments stand that suggest that we should just withdraw all guns from people, and that harkens back to the sort of the argument of, well, are we all better off if no one has weapons, nuclear weapons or handguns or whatever, or are we just the government, just a select few of players, or are we better off with everyone having it and to provide for our own protection? And clearly the forces are leaning more heavily towards the former. But we're never going to get rid of all of guns, and their underlying problem, of course, is that people are going to find ways to hurt each other, even apart from what regulatory or statutory restrictions we impose. And of course, you talk to the people in the UP, they're going to have a very different perspective, or the city of Baltimore from the suburbia crowd, and it's time now. Where violence has started to move toward the suburbs, and I think you'll see more action as a result. No one really cares if people shoot themselves in low-income areas, it seems, but when it affects middle class, upper middle class folks, then the politicians take notice, and real change can happen. I mean, we saw the Brady bill pass in the 90s, for example, and I think there are going to be some more restrictions imposed. There's just no reason why people need all this, semi-automatic weapons and so on at this point. So you're certainly not for hunting and fishing, and realistically, there's other ways to solve for violent crime and protection in that regard from other people. Even in regards to protecting your own home, which of course is what I mentioned this from as well. So anyway, those are some thoughts. I had a lot of fun doing this video series this year, and I hope you had a lot of fun too. Feel free to send your guesses, support@cornerstonepropertieshomeinfo.com. If you have short sale rehabs, we'd love to talk to you, take a look at them, and maybe even buy them ourselves. But of course, we negotiate for free for other agents and homeowners alike, short sales. So give us a call at the office, 866-375-8940. Always happy to help. And certainly wish everyone a wonderful Christmas and holiday season, and hope to see you next year. Don't forget, send those guesses, support@cornerstonepropertieshomeinfo.com. Thanks so much. Bye.